Holidays. We love them. But what if you're on a permanent retirement holiday? Deciding where to spend the rest of your days and when to go can be quite emotional, especially if you're still pretty active.
Like the way you move, king of the road. Golden years go.
We basically cater for the very, very independent retired, and these people are usually between 90 to 100 when they come. They're very, very independent of life and don't want too much intervention. I think really allowing them to relax when they come here and find their feet and work out, which I think is really important, their medical problems, and get the support of the doctors to check their drugs and do all the tests that we think are necessary, and get sometimes the support of the hospitals as well to find out what is exactly wrong with them. Is the most key thing that we do, because actually if you've got good health, then you've got a good life.
I lost a wife when she was 66, and I looked after myself for 12 and a half years. Then I got a bit lonely and frightened, what with cooking, washing and looking after myself. And I went on holiday, was taken bad, finished up in hospital, to cut a long story short. And whilst in there, I said to my son, I think I'm ready for a rest home, son. And I knew deep down that I was getting fed up of looking after myself. So I thought, well, the best place for me is to go where, if I'm in trouble, I press the button, I've got the confidence of knowing I'm safe.
I was having a nervous breakdown and just didn't feel as I could cope with going home living on my own. And fortunately, a social worker found this place for me, and all I wanted to do when I first came here was to lie in bed, and I knew I wasn't allowed to do that. But gradually I got help from everybody, and I'm very happy now.
Carers' duties within the home would, in the morning they serve breakfast, then they have a workbook, a residence book, which tells any carer that comes to the home who is having a bath that day, whose room is to be cleaned that day. So they all have a set routine each day. So the carer would then have a morning handover from the night staff the night before, and also with myself. Then they would go to help any residents that need any help.
I've got an electric scooter which gets me from A to B at a fast walking pace. I like the fresh air because suffering with my chest, I prefer, especially this warm weather, I prefer to be down on the seafront getting the sea breezes. So, you know, I'm not, if the weather's fine, I'm out.
We supply anything that is required. So we have visiting hairdressers, chiropodists, community nurses, doctors, social workers if necessary. In fact, we link in with the community on anything we need, and they're excellent. We have a very, very good support team down in Brighton and Hove.
You drop the hands. Arms come out to the side.
I go to Tai Chi, and I like doing the exercises for Tai Chi because I think it keeps the limbs going, and my arms really need some exercise, so I think it does help there.
Generally, Tai Chi is a good exercise for older people because it helps improve their respiration and also the circulation of blood. It's low impact, so it helps protect the joints. Also, it's a little bit more weight bearing, so you're helping strengthen the muscles and connective tissues that hold the joints in place. Also, because they've got to engage their mind, it's a little bit more concentration for them.
The staff will do anything for you. If you don't ask, well, that's your fault. They're not mind readers. But I've got no complaints.
I naturally am getting older, but I can't say I worry about it too much. I'm quite happy am I am, and sometimes I can't believe that I am the age that I am.
I've always said that I think it takes a special kind of person to work with older people, that they were kind and had patience and would be able to work at any level, and that, you know, because every day is different, and that they can communicate. I think communication with older people is a good skill to have.
Some old people are so dogmatic. I'm not going in a home. Why, I don't know. I mean, it comes to us all. I thought myself, it's better to give in while I'm still reasonably active and mentally with it, and get used to that sort of life before I get past it.
Think about the residents' point of view regarding